Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Joe. It has been a while. It's been a busy summer, but now I'm back and I want to share with you a new adventure I am on. So let's get into the video. Okay, this morning I'm very excited to share with you that I started my adventures in wide margin Bible journaling in this Bible. This is not going to be the permanent Bible, or I don't think it is. This is what I'm showing you. You can see this is the NIV reference Bible. This is the deluxe single column reference Bible from Zondervan in the Premier Collection. But this is probably not the Bible I'm going to be using for my wide margin Bible adventures. I have just been so inspired by so many people who write in their Bibles all along, like all around their margins in the different parts of their Bibles. And it's just always inspired me. And it's something that I always wanted to do. So last night, or actually yesterday, I just said, you know what, let's hear from other people why they wide margin. And let me see what I feel led to do the next day. So I got back some, I posted on Facebook in one of the markings Facebook groups, and I asked them to wide margin or not to wide margin. And it sounded like for a lot of people, it's about better engagement with the word. So to do wide margin and Bible journaling is just to get into the word and into the scriptures and to engage with it better. I do that in the morning only. I use a notebook, which is this notebook. And the other reason is that the potential to pass this Bible on, or whatever Bible they're using, to pass it on as an heirloom to their kids or to their grandkids. So this is the one that I'm using, and this is temporary because I think the wide margin that I'm looking forward to, and I say I think because I'm not really sure, it's not here yet. The wide margin Bible that I'm looking forward to is the Schuyler NASB Strident. And it's a new format for Schuyler, but it is a wide margin with 1-inch margins on the outside. And it's actually, more importantly, it's in the translation that I think I'll be using moving forward, and that is the NASB 2020. So I'm waiting for that to come out, and it's not going to come out until early next year, early 2022. So in the meantime, I thought, well, why don't I experiment, learn, establish a system for marking, and to do that with a Bible in a translation that's not my primary, but it is something that I use. So the NIV is what we use at church. And it's what I use for teaching our classes and also for preaching. So I thought, well, let me use an NIV, and I happen to have this one. This is the marking system, but I'll share that with you later. This is the Bible that I used or that I read through with my middle child. So this has good sentimental value already. Let me show you the Bible marking system that somebody suggested to me, which I thought was genius. Thank you, Josh Steele, for making this suggestion. But a possible Bible marking system that I can use is to color code the systematic theology sections or subjects. So theology proper is going to be purple, Christology is going to be green, the pneumatology or the Holy Spirit is going to be pink or red. Actually, it's red. Anthropology is gray, soteriology is going to be blue, ecclesiology is going to be orange, bibliology, anything that has to do with the scriptures or the word, is going to be brown. Eschatology, or the end times, is going to be this weird blue-green color. And then angelology is going to be this more vibrant yellow. And then for general markings or general underlinings, it's just going to be this yellow. And the highlighters that I use are these mild liners. And then the pens that I'll be using are the microns, and right now it's the 01. We'll see how it goes if you need to go thinner with a 001 or 05. So this morning I started it, and it was just so much fun. The adventure began this morning, and I'll show you what I did. I'm going through the Gospel of Mark now, and I started with Mark chapter 11, which I thought, hey, this is actually appropriate because this is when Jesus rode into Jerusalem and he was heralded as king by his disciples and the people who were watching him and enjoying his teaching from afar. So I thought, hey, this new season in my life of Bible journaling in a wide margin Bible is a new season. And I thought, hey, this would be a great time to jump into Mark 11 as Jesus rode into Jerusalem. So this is what I did this morning. Not great. Don't pause on it. Don't read it. It's just an introduction, the first step into my adventure into wide margining. So what I did was I read several times this chapter, wrote some notes, some thoughts, some of it random, some of it a little bit more thoughtful. And then after I did that, I like to write in my journal the main thought, the big idea from the chapter, and I just wrote it in here. So let's see how this goes. Today is day 1 of my adventures in wide margin Bible journaling. Thank you for watching, and if you like content like this, I'll definitely be doing a lot more walking you through my adventure in wide margin Bible journaling in the future. If you like this content or you want to see more of this, please comment below, hit like, and possibly subscribe. Have a great day.